How's it going, guys? The King of the Fourth Quarter here. We're back with some more of our historic fantasy draft GMO. So now we're looking at my team. What we're going to do in this video, we're going to go around the league so you guys can see who got drafted where, and I'm going to be telling you which teams I think look like a big threat, because you know every team has historic players, so there's not going to be a team that's terrible. So we're going to start off here. If you didn't watch the last video, let me just go through my team. We got the Big O, Yao Ming, George Gervin, Brandon Roy, Michael Cooper, Rasheed Wallace, Ilgauskas, Shane Battier, Tristan Thompson, Muggsy Bogues, Larry Sanders, and Ryan Anderson. That's my team. Oh, and Dale Curry. That's my team. So we're going to go through every team. So the very next team is the Thunder. The Thunder have the GOAT. So they have Michael Jordan and Carmelo. Wow. Willis Reed. I'm not too familiar with him, but it seems like he was a beast too. A 90 overall. Jason Williams. They got White Chocolate. White Chocolate is in there. I didn't even notice that, but here he is on the team with two of the greatest scorers. So that'll be fun for them. That team looks really cool. Carlos Boozer that can play. This team looks good. You can always pause the video if you want to go more in depth. I'm probably just going to give you the top couple players. Oh look, Mitch McGrady stayed in the Thunder's uniform. So this team looks good. This team looks really good actually. At least with the starting five. That's going to be a fun team to play with or play against. So we'll see. Tim Duncan is with the Minnesota Timberwolves, a young Tim Duncan, a 21-year-old, 97 overall Tim Duncan. That's crazy. They got two good big men, Mark Aguirre, Nick Van Exel, rookie Kobe. So this team is solid. They definitely got two of the best big men in the league, and then a really young Kobe. So that's cool. Let's go to the next one. Elgin Baylor on the Trailblazers. Ray Allen, that A+ 3-point shot. What is the rating? A 96 standing and moving. That's crazy. They got Rondo to pass it to Ray Allen. Oh, LaMarcus is back. Look at that. LaMarcus is back in the Trailblazers uniform. That didn't last long. The rest of the team is average, I guess. Quentin Richardson's in there. That's cool. Karl Malone, Alonzo Moore. Some of these teams got some nice big man. I should have went more big maybe. I don't know. John Wall, Mitch Richmond, Lou Hudson. I think Lou Hudson passed away recently, like within the last couple years. So if he did, rest in peace, but I'm not 100% sure. Rashad Lewis. So that team's pretty average. They got Spud Webb though. I want to get Spud Webb, but we missed out on him just by a little bit. Well, we got Muggsy Bogues, who was even shorter. So yeah. Oh, they even got a rookie on that team. Okay. Oh, in real life, okay, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar getting passed to by Tony Parker, Joe Dumars, Monte Ellis, an 87 overall Monte Ellis, Zach Randolph. The rest of the team is pretty solid. I don't know. We're going to have to look at the power rankings. We'll see which team. You can guess down below. After we're done with all the teams, you guess which team had the best overall roster. Then we'll see what the rankings are at the end. So David Robinson, the Admiral, John Stockton, Drazen Petrovic. That team's pretty cool. They got another 3-point shooter, 97. They may be the highest in the game right now, 97. We'll have to keep our eye out on the highest 3-point shooters. So that's not a bad team at all. LeBron, a young Amari Stoudemire, Mo Cheeks, crazy defensive player, right? Am I right? I should be right. Then DeMarcus Cousins. So they got LeBron James. LeBron James may be enough to get this team into the playoffs somehow, but this team's not too bad. Byron Scott. Let's see. Byron Scott 3 is a 90. I know he got a jumper. So next team, I guess. Oh, they got Super Mario right here. Nice. So the Bulls have T-Mac, Anthony Davis, a Darren Williams that can play. Oh, Sean Marion, Bogus, Steve Frank. This team is decent. Oh, Luol Deng's back. This Bulls team is decent. Wow. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm at least liking the starter five with Darren Williams, T-Mac, Sean Marion. That's a good team. Got some defense, got some scoring, got a little bit of everything. That may be one of my picks for the top teams. Next, we got Moses Malone, CP3, my favorite player. You got to know that. CP3 is my favorite player in the league right now. David West and CP3, they're back together. Isn't that cool? Just like a New Orleans, Bob Danridge, Eddie Jones. Okay, that team gets kind of weak after that. None of these players are weak, but, you know, in comparison to all the other ones, that's not too great. So the Big Diesel is back. in Boston. We know he stayed there just for a little while. I don't know how many years, but he was there for at least 1 year or half of a year with Powell. Oh, look at this. He's in the Celtics uniform. They just added him to the packs on the MyTeam. I haven't been able to play with him yet. That 3 says A, so let's look at the actual rating. Oh, it says B-. I'm tweaking. Gerald Wallace is back. They just got another T-Mac. Okay, I don't know. This is probably rookie T-Mac, maybe? I don't know. But there's 2 T-Macs in the game, obviously. The rest of the team is okay. Very next, the Clippers have Reggie Miller. We got to see what that 3-pointer is on. Reggie Miller's 3-point, 92. Okay. Scottie Pippen, Marc Gasol, Penny Hardaway. They got some jumpers on here. Michael Finley is in the game. Wow, this is just me going through the roster again because I still don't know everybody that's on this roster. The Grizzlies, Bill Russell, Gary Payton, Larry Johnson, Rip Hamilton. This is a nice underrated team. It looks like. I wouldn't be surprised if this team made it to the playoffs somehow. Nice underrated team. You had a great defensive 5 basically. Wow, that team's gonna be top defensive team in the league probably. We got Bill Walton, Dirk, Kyrie, Danny Granger. This team's mediocre too, comparison to the other ones. The Heat, Kevin Garnett, Jason Kidd, Ben Wallace, Sam Jones, Eric Bledsoe. Then I think we kind of just fall off after that, so we'll just go through it. Nobody's super decent. Porzingis is in there. That's cool. So we got Stephen Curry, Vince Carter, Kevin Love. Oh my, this is an offensive team. Look at this. How are they going to share all those points? You know, Steph got to get his. You know, VC got to get his. Kevin Love got to get his. Paul George got to get his. That's crazy. They got some nice jumpers on that team. That'll be a fun team to watch play too. 95 standing 3. Okay, Vince Carter, what is his 3s on? That'll be man, I should have drafted a team like that. Went all offense on them. Went all offense. Oh, another Shaquille O'Neal. So we got some duplicate players, but that's not a big deal. So we got Shaq, Tim Hardaway, Blake Griffin, Jimmy Butler, James Worthy, Kyle Lowry, and that's pretty much it. Next team is the Kings. D. Rose, Julius Erving, Kevin McHale, Sidney Moncrief. Another pretty average team. So some of these teams ended up drafting okay, while others drafted great. Look at that. Patrick Ewing is still in the Knicks jersey. They couldn't get him out of it. They could not get him out of a Knicks jersey. Look at that. All his career, and he's still there. Steve Nash, another Julius Erving. Larry Hughes, Meta World Peace is back in a Knicks jersey. Terry Cummings, and yeah, that's it pretty much. Next team is the LA Lakers. They got Larry Bird. Larry Bird switched sides on him. He's no longer in that Boston uniforms, but in the Lakers jersey. Crazy. Dikembe Mutombo, Jerry Lucas, Klay Thompson, Mike Conley. Yeah, after that, we just got some. It's not a bad team, though. I don't think that team's bad. Especially with Larry Bird. Larry Bird's going to make everybody's better. That 3 is a 94. Paul Pierce in the Magic jersey, Clyde Drexler, George McGinnis, Mark Price, Sam Cassell. Average team, I guess. They drafted young, it seems like, because they went to get Jaleel. Jaleel probably went high just because he's 19. So they drafted young instead of going for right now. Kobe Bean Bryant, older Kobe, 98 overall Kobe. Wow. It's in Dallas with Grant Hill, Chauncey Billups, Jermaine O'Neal, Derek Favors, Kemba Walker. Then after, Hedo Turkoglu. We like Hedo. Well, I like Hedo. I like Hedo a lot when he was the man. Charlie on the waiver is still there. They couldn't get rid of him, I guess. He's going to be on that team forever. So the Nets, Wilt Chamberlain, Walt Frazier. Oh, I like it, that combo. Chris Mullins, Manu Ginobili, Dennis Rodman. This team is solid too. Another underrated team I feel like that's going to sneak in there somehow. I don't think, we may not have the best team. I may have one of the most fun teams to play with, but not the best. So Charles Barkley in there with AI, Damian Lillard. Wow, that's a nice 1, 2, 3 basically. Joe Johnson and Brooke Lopez. Latrell Sprewell's there. They got Rudy Gobert. Another good team. I cannot wait to play for these teams. Play with these teams. Let's see. Hakeem Olajuwon, Russell Westbrook, Chris Bosh, Larry Nance, Gail Goodrich, Emeka Okafor, and that's pretty much it, I guess. We'll just go through just so you guys can see the rest of the roster. Dwayne Wade is in the Pelicans uniform with Isaiah Thomas. Not Isaiah Thomas, number 4. We're talking about Isaiah Thomas from the Detroit Bad Boys. Kawhi Leonard, Nikola Vucevic. This team's Bargnani's at 80? When was he ever at 80? He's never been that good. Pistons, we're getting close to the end. So Pistons is there with Jerry West, another Michael Jordan, Sean Kemp, Richard Jefferson, Brad Daughtry. I'm probably just going to go through the top 3 for now since we're running a little late. How many teams? We got like 3 teams left, so let's just finish this off. So there we go. Magic Johnson is in the Toronto Raptors uniform with James Harden, Iguodala, Bynum. Bynum's looking good in there. And that's another Dennis Rodman. What's the 3s on JJ Redick? We know he's got a torch too. Somewhere. 89. 89 is the 3. Kevin Durantula is in a Rockets uniform, along with Gilbert Arenas, Elton Brand, Tyson Chandler. This team's not bad, but nothing to be concerned with rather than just, you know, KD. KD goes crazy. So Pistol Pete, Dominique Wilkins. Oh, look at that. I like that combination. Throwing some oops up. Earl Malone, Chris Webber, Jamal Crawford. I hope they got... Oh, Jamal is coming off the bench because they got Pete. So that's cool. Jamal Crawford will always be one of the best players to ever come off the bench. Greg Monroe, Hassan Whiteside. Yeah. There we go. Wally Zerviak, one of my favorite of all time. Wally Zerviak was the man back in the day. And there we go. We're back at our team. So you comment down below which team you thought had the best team. Right now, you can pause the video because we're about to go to the power rankings. And the number 1 team is the Golden State Warriors. Where are we then? We're almost right in the middle at number 11. Golden State Warriors, then the Spurs, then the Clippers. Let's just go through the Golden State Warrior team again. Carmelo, they got some bigs. And then it was the Spurs was number 2, I think. Spurs, where's the Spurs? Spurs. They got, look, I said I like that combo. I like that combo. And then the Clippers was 3rd with, yeah, Reggie Miller, Scotty, Marc Gasol. Okay, so let's see who's last. We'll see who's last, and then we'll end off the video there. The New York Knicks, who had Patrick Ewing, I'm pretty sure. Let's just go through their team again. Very last. There we go. That team's not bad. I don't think that team's bad, but they're the very last team on the list. So very next video, or very next video in the series, we're going to be playing that season opener. So be tuned in for that. This is the King in the 4th quarter. Thanks so much for watching.